Malcolm wondered what is going to be like to be one of the suits that bustle past. Part of him was excited by the prospect, the money, the prestige, living a life like those he'd seen in movies, a nice apartment, expensive clothes, an even more expensive girlfriend, and eventually truly expensive wife. Another part of him looked at the carbon copy worker bees buzzing around his lower Manhattan hive, and he was filled with a sense of dread. It was pretension and cliched, and he felt that just maybe he deserved more. He ran a hand along the cold stone wall, feeling the scar. Then he tugged those cliched feelings deep down and started toward his destination. "Wait here, Mr. Kendick. We'll be here shortly." The woman with the 1950s hairdo gave Malcolm a friendly pat on the shoulder that quickly became something of a shock, and he stepped through the threshold on a small office. He turned to thank you, but she'd already shut the door, disappearing back into the chaos of the trading floor. It was probably better that way. He'd already forgotten her name. He turned back to the office, trying to calm his nerves. It was dark and spartan, completely devoid of any sights and human life. There was a large wooden desk by the window, a black leather chair, a small two-seater couch with cream and white cushions, a steel book and shelf along one wall was lined with marketing books and business directories. No picture framed on the desk, no artwork on the walls. The floor had a carpet, and it was thin and beige and utilitarian. A single fluorescent strip bulb that jutted from the center of the ceiling exposed the harsh light. It seemed more setting for interrogation than for an interview. From recent experience, Malcolm knew that things tended to be a little bit of both. In past weeks, he'd been to 14 interviews, most of them taking place within 4 blocks of where he was sitting. His pockets were full of index cards with addresses and contact information. Investment banks, consulting firms, startups, insurance companies. He'd sent his resume out to almost every open financial position listing in Princeton's alumni office, and had been making the 45-minute New Jersey transit trip from Mercer County nearly every morning since. Obviously, his resume was good enough, or differently enough, to get him into the door of most Wall Street firms. Even so, he hadn't received any offers yet, and to tell the truth, he was glad. None of the interviews had inspired him in any way. He wasn't sure what he'd expect. Finance wasn't football. It was mostly paperwork and computer research and phone calls. Still, he was hoping for something with a spark to it, something that could get his pulse going the way football always had.